What's up, punk? This is Fred from Limp Bizkit. You're looking at Carmen Electra. It's my baby. I'm waiting on her right now as we speak. Just had a new record come out. Significant Other. Probably hate it. And if you do, fuck you. This was pretty much a pretty deep journey into my soul from all the bullshit I've dealt with in my life, and from before I had a record deal until now. I mean, just because you get a record, put a record out and blow up doesn't mean the bullshit goes away. It just gets thicker. And this record is that journey. It's about betrayal. It's about my significant others. Every song has somebody's name on it. You know what I mean? I'm just not gonna tell you who, but they know who they are. You know who you are. I don't know. We just were like, man, we want the hip hop to be. If we're gonna, whatever we're feeling. I think right now it's really clean and clear. We produced it. Terry Date engineered it and co-produced it with us, and Brendan O'Brien mixed it. And we were just like, more melodies, more hip hop, more heavy grooves, fatter beats. Just that journey. I feel like this is like the nothing shocking of the new millennium. This is the never mind of this. Of this. I think that we're lucky with our DNA and structure in our band, with the people that are in it. We've just figured out a way to balance it out. That balance, and that's what I feel. I could be wrong. We could really suck. You know what I mean? But I'm feeling that balance good, man. I'm feeling like it just feels right. It feels good. Listen, look, and learn. A lot of people are gonna be like, oh, I don't know about this record. I don't know. You guys are. This doesn't sound like the first record. Well, if you wanted us to make the first record twice, then you're the one that are stuck in the fucking past, and you're not growing or maturing at any rate. And we are. And we feel like our fans that got our first record, they grew, and time goes along for them just like it does for us. We all grow together, and they want more from us, and we had to go to another level, a deeper level, a better level, a more intimate level. We made a record that's good for live. Made a record that's good for 98% of people feel the feelings I'm talking about it, and want to go get all artsy and speak about things nobody would experience or feel. In your fucking face. Break Stuff. It's about one of them days you just wake up. And, that day I wrote that song, I was just fucking sick of so much he says, she says bullshit. Like when you start blowing up, everybody's got something to say. Oh, I heard this, and so-and-so said this, and this magazine said this and that. Fuck you, because writers and magazines are fucking drama. They gotta create drama, or it's not any good. It's their job. It's like the whole world likes real TV, cops, and Jerry Springer. That's what drives the world. Hidden video camera shit, and that's the truth. So they need some drama. Everything can't be good, but Break Stuff is just that day. You just wake up, and you want everyone to leave you alone. If you fucking get near me or talk to me, I just feel like, I might not, but I just feel like I want to break your fucking face, you know what I mean? No Sex is about, emptiness, like you're in this position that I'm in, or anybody, if you can get laid anytime, and having sex is a great thing. But if you want a relationship or you want anything special, maybe you like this girl a lot and you guys are really into each other, and it's all going killer until you fuck, or until anything intimate happens. And afterwards, if you notice you're not that close, or things aren't the same, or you're kind of over her, or she's over you. It doesn't always happen that way, but it just happens to happen that way with me, you know what I mean? If I rush into some shit, it's not time, then it's usually headed. The beginning of the end is at that point. And there's been times I've known people where I wish I wouldn't have done that. If I was to pack something, it would be a chainsaw. and I would skin your happy ass raw. Nobody Like You is about, it's just about giving your all to somebody and they just don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? And you just don't want to let go. It's just like, you know, Jonathan Davis is on it, Scott Weiland's on it. It's just like a dream team, you know what I mean? There's a drum solo in it, fat ass riffs, and like, just Nobody Like You, man. It's like, it just says itself, you know? You're you, and I don't want to let go, and I got reasons, and my reasons are, anybody else can tell you, man, just let it go, man, just don't worry about fuck her, man, she didn't do you right, man, you know, you're not gonna, you can go, okay, yeah. But you're not gonna listen to anybody. You're gonna do what you want to do, no matter what, no matter if it hurts, no matter anything. It's kind of just that thing, like, no matter how bad you fucked me, you just, it's like you just want me to, you want to just see me shrivel up and die, but I can't let you go. It's just fucked up. Yeah, shipped 1 million. It's yeah, the first day we sold like 100, almost 150,000 copies. Yesterday, or day before yesterday. It's ridiculous, dude. I mean, it's like, you know what? I'm feeling it. It's crazy. It's happening. But I feel like we've been playing some, dude. We've been touring like a motherfucker. You know, and like, we started out having no space at the beginning, just opening for bands and Korn, and, you know, to be in the second band, to be in mix of bands, to be in a headliner, to back to opening up now to being a headliner, and it's just our time, I think. I think it's just time for Limp Bizkit. I think everybody has their time, and what we did was beat the sophomore jinx, and what we got to do now is what we will do is go back in January and record another record, and just have that record blow this record away. You know, we keep being ourselves, being real, keep our feet on the ground, remembering how we got there and who we really are and what we're all about, and just keep writing fat shit, then we're not going to have a problem. We're not going to just fizzle away. It's something special. There's something, all these other bands or anybody compared us to before, it's like there's really something special about this band. It's about the vibe, about the music, it's a little bit different than anybody. It's like, wow, I could like them for this reason. I could see them sticking around because of this or this, and they're not glamming out or nothing, you know. It's just, it's really dope, you know. It's really curious to see where it's going to go from here. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely, I'm conscious of my vocals, how they should sound, and I want to sound like me. What I wanted to do is get more of my natural tone in there, you know what I mean? My speaking tone. More like, you know, like I talk, I ain't no joke, so you should get a pen and write yourself a little note. It sounds like me, just like, kind of like rapping, you know? And a lot of times before, I have this other voice I use that's, you know, psycho female blowing up the phone line. It's a little more nasally, and it's hard to, you know, you get blown out, you get hollowed out from so many years of screaming, and it's hard to really capture that fat nasally thing, but I do it in little hints and icings here and there, and the melody singing wise, the way I talk, I just sing the way I talk, you know what I mean? But you don't understand when, you know, it's just like, it sounds like me talking with like, but I'm singing. I kind of just thought of it like that. I go, wow, I just want to go out there and sound like me. So when you hear my record, you'll be able to, might take you a minute, but you listen, you go, oh, that's Limp Bizkit, by my vocals, you know what I mean? And I don't know, man. I just think I sang in a way that's not going to hurt so much live. So shut the fuck up. I sang in a way that I can do longer, and like when we sing our old song, it wears me. But when I sing the new songs, I can tour and sing them much longer. I mean, I had to think about going off on stage, the songs I wrote, how winded I was, what I couldn't, how much vocals I put in this chorus, or how jumbled up the words were here, and how I was singing, and how hard it was to do it live because we recorded it before we ever toured. Now we toured so long, now I knew where to leave breathers, how to sing in these parts, and how I can go from melodies to heavy parts, and how it should be, transitions, and it's all about the live show. It's like pulling it off live and being new and innovative and going to different levels and being more melodic, more outspoken, more my rhymes more swinging, more clear, vocals clearer than ever. You can understand all the words way better than you can understand on the first record. And All those things. I thought about so many fucking things. It was unbelievable. It was just like, still haven't even come close to perfecting it, but I'll get it closer on the next record. There's nothing wrong with having influences out there. If you're influenced by somebody and they touch you enough for you to create things, it's a great thing. You know, we're influenced by so many different kinds of music and different people, and people, you know, we just make sure you can tell what influences us by listening to it, from Jane's Addiction to Tool to Eric B. and Rakim to fucking anything. You can tell, but we still take all our influences in and we digest them, and when we let them out, they come out in Limp Bizkit. It sounds like Limp Bizkit. It just sounds like, wow, this song was influenced by that. You can tell, but still, you're like, well, it sounds like Limp Bizkit. Well, I just became the vice president of Interscope, and that's a huge step, huge salary, huge everything. So it's got marketing ideas out of my ass, and I'm just looking for those bands. I'm gonna go on a nationwide search and handpick them, and I'm writing movies and want to direct film. You know, there's a lot of time. I mean, I got to devote all my. Limp Bizkit got me in the door, but when you're off tour, there's a lot of downtime. And I also want to leave a legacy in all three fields, which is be a huge business mogul in the entertainment industry, a huge director winning a Grammy, and a band that is really real and innovative and affects your life and really can take you to that place that bands like Tool and Jane's Addiction and Smashing Pumpkins and Led Zeppelin and Korn, and a lot of bands have taken me. I think we have the capability, and I do, to be all those things, major in all those fields, and spreading yourself thin isn't the word. There's an old saying, if you want something done, give it to a busy guy. I like that band Simon Says. I wish they'd have got a different producer to do their record, a different record label. They're good. I think 30 Seconds to Mars is good. They're dope. I'm getting ready to sign those guys, I think. This band Score from England, they're dope. I actually like this Society 1. I only heard like 2 songs though. Yeah, I need to see it. I only saw it a little bit on a porno once.